5 Best Personal Growth Exercises. To achieve personal growth, it is essential that we get out of that supposed sense of security that gives us to stay in our comfort zone, but, in the long run, we end up creating an unpleasant sense of frustration and guilt for being too conformist. We have to try to create a more ambitious, generous, and courageous version of ourselves, fleeing from this fearful and unenthusiastic attitude of always doing the same and in the same way simply because we have always done it that way. This automatism prevents us from progressing properly. Next, we will explain 5 exercises, ideas, or reflections that can help you in your personal growth. 1. Lose the fear of making mistakes. We suggest that you write things down in a notebook or on your electronic agenda, of whatever kind, in the workplace, personal relationships, or leisure, that you have dared to try even knowing that you had many chances that you did not do well or make mistakes. The challenge is to try more things of that style every week, in order to lose the fear of failure, understanding that it is part of life and that we will never achieve our goals unless we try. 2. Get away from the pessimistic people. Reflect and think about those acquaintances, friends, or colleagues that do not suit you because they are always negative, they criticize you continuously, they have many prejudices, and they are pessimistic. These types of relationships are called toxic and will not help you, but the contrary. You have to try to get them away from your life. 3. Love yourself. Learn to value yourself more, to recognize your virtues and not be so hard with your imperfections, which is something that we all have. For this, a good exercise is to stop looking at the people you admire and start looking at yourself more, at the good things you treasure. 4. Be organized and disciplined. Set yourself concrete objectives, some simpler ones in the short and medium term and others more complex in the long term, and try to achieve them. The best method is to have everything written down in an agenda, regardless of whether it is paper or electronic, specific objectives, time frames, and actions to achieve them. 5. Eliminate bad habits that slow your personal growth. It is about reflecting in order to identify those customs or habits that prevent us from facing the problems or doing it in an inadequate or ineffective way. A possible method is, once these habits are identified, write them down on a piece of paper together with the actions that we are going to carry out to get them out of our life. And once achieved, we move on to the next negative habit and start again with the process. Remember that getting changes in our way of life, customs, and behaviors is not easy, but with perseverance, will, and patience everything is possible. Source: https://www.aguaden.es. Don't forget to click the link in the description below to download my free ebooks. To learn more about 5 best personal growth exercises, please subscribe to this channel, share this video with others, like it, and download the book free by clicking the description below, and please let us know your opinions in the comments section below.